Hey guys, Dirtbag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. We are going over Kantra The Cyclone. Awesome looking champion, barbarian champion. She was like the queen of something. Maybe that's somebody else I'm thinking of. But she looks awesome. She was a fusion champion back in... Was she a fusion champion or was she the Amazon champion? I forget, it's been so long. So many champions have come out since then. I got her, so I thought I'd make a video of her. Now, when I got her, I was so excited because everybody was talking about like how hard she hits. You know, she put her in savage gear, do all that stuff. Well, I did that. She doesn't hit that hard. So we're gonna go over the skills, masteries, throw in some PvE, throw in some PvP, and kind of show you what I found out if she's gonna be good or not good. So let's get into it. We're gonna go into the skills. She's got an A1, attacks one enemy twice. Each hit has a 40% chance of stealing one random buff from the target. So when you run her, she is hilarious stealing shields. So anytime you have a shield or block damage or block, but whatever, she steals it, which is awesome. It's only 40% chance, but it's 2 chances to do it. You can book it up to a 60% chance, and if you have the masteries, get it down to even more. But it's a pretty reliable steal in PvP and PvE. So I run her in all of the ones like the blue one, the red one, the green one, and I steal everything. So she's awesome with that. This one is so random. Attacks all enemies 3 times, which is cool. I thought it was going to be like a Zargala and hits as hard, but each hit has a 50% chance of placing one of the following buffs for 2 turns. Block buff, decrease, like it's all of these. So 50% chance of placing this, but you have 3 chances to place it. So you hit everybody and you're just basically throwing out random buffs all over the world. Boost it up to a 50, 60, 75% chance if you booked her up. I would save my books. I wouldn't use them on her. And if you're a casual raider like me, you're not going to have them to use them on her. All of them are based off defense. She's a defense champion. That's why she's okay. Like, she is viable to play. And then no escape decreases each enemy's accuracy by 10 for each debuff they are under. So she could be good in spiders. That's what a lot of people were trying her in. This champion will receive 4% less damage for each debuff on the attacker. Heals the champion by 1200 each time debuff expires on an enemy. So she puts out a ton of debuffs. Every time they expire, she heals. Has a 75% chance of placing a provoke debuff for 1 turn on enemies under 5 or more debuffs at the start of the champion's turn. So it's all random. Like, no escape it. It's just literally random. This champion can place with you. Alright, so it's okay. It's okay. Like, it's not the coolest passive, but it's a passive. Like, you don't have to do anything, she just gets it. The aura, I use this sometimes in PvP. Let's say you have somebody who has like a resist lead. I kind of throw her in there if I know I'm going to be faster. Increases ally accuracy in all battles by 60%, which is a fairly a lot. Her power is only 37,000, but this is kind of the gear I had. So, like I said, when I got her, I was super excited. I was like, wow, I can't wait to use her. I leveled up 60 as fast as possible. I got her masteries. I think I bought the masteries. She was like the first person I bought the masteries for, which I don't suggest ever doing ever again. But I threw her in a savage set. So whatever savage set I had that had defense, this was a crit rate, so I don't have to focus on crit rate. Speed, she is fairly fast. She's like 180, 190 speed. Defense, 60%. Boots, this could obviously get up to 16. I think I took boots off her and put her on somebody else. So this will add an extra, what, 20, 14 more speed. So whatever that is, plus 14 speed. Speed, HP attack, speed, crit damage, pretty good crit damage roll. Speed, defense, and obviously defense. So this we got defense, crit damage, definitely because she's a damage dealer, and defense on the banner. I just wanted the one that had the most speed and defense, so this was the best one I had. You can level all these up to get more stats, but this is the average stats I got. 33,000, not a lot of health. 4,445 defense, which is fairly good. Again, add 14 to this, so it'd be like 213 to 12 speed. 77% crit rate. This should be 100% if you're going to build it for damage. And then 168 for crit damage. So not a ton of crit damage, but it still hits pretty hard. And then 165 accuracy. I got an extra 80 for the Great Hall. So if your Great Hall's not up, get up to accuracy first. So these are her stats. So let's throw her into first PvP because that's the fastest. So throw in some PvP content. She's only 200 speed, so I can have her go last. So for my main team, let's do this one. I used the Gorgrab the last video. So we got Arbiter, boom, 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 and then throw her in for the damage dealer. If I have her. Right here. Okay, so get it down to there. Let's see how much she can hit hard for. Obviously, putting anybody with Draco, everybody's going to hit hard. So let's kind of slow it down so that way we can see what she hits for. And they have shields up. So it's not going to hit for as much as we hoped. But we slowed it down to 1. This is her main attack, this one. It hits 3 times. So look, it was all shields, and it only did like 5,000-6,000 damage. So I was hoping it'd be like a Zargala where it just hits like ridiculously hard. But it didn't. Who do we want to slow down this guy? Basher is amazing. If you have a Basher, watch my video on him. He's freaking on need for an auto team. Can we steal any buffs? There's no buffs to steal. I'm actually probably going to lose this one. But she usually steals buffs. Let's see how much she hits for. Single. So she hits pretty hard on the A1. But again, you wanted to nuke, and she's not nuking. So res her up. We'll keep the buffs up, so see if I can steal them. Damage. He's almost dead. Alright, so let's try and steal this buff. So look, she stole the buff. She got a shield because she killed somebody, and she stole the speed buff. So like I said, pretty reliable for stealing buffs, even though it's only 40%, but it's 2-hitter 40%. And let's steal this one again. So A1, 19k and 23k. He's probably defensive because he's a apothecary, but that's what she does. So the A3 or A2 does not hit hard. Let's try a defensive team again. She's a defense champion. I don't know if I have a boost defense up. No, we'll just keep it this way. So let's see one more time what she can hit for. She isn't in Savage set, so she ignores 25% defense. And she still doesn't hit hard. They don't have any shields though, so let's see what happens with no shields. Alright, slow it down. And here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing. Like 10k each, 30k maybe. She's got a ton of defense. Her crit rate's 75%, 78%, and her crit damage is 168. So I don't know if like I get the crit rate and crit damage up a lot, if it's going to change that much. But I've seen other people who had the similar stats that she does, and they hit a lot harder. And it's got Draco buffs, so everybody with Draco buffs should just one-shot everybody. Let's see if I can get a A1 going. Alright, so average. So again, not the best in PvP. Not my go-to. I have so many other people that can definitely do better than her. What she's going to help you out with it, if you do have her, you need to get up to Faction Wars 21 or whatever. So my Barbarians Faction 121, she got me here. Like, she definitely got me to this place. This is my team. So I got her, Alton, Epic, or Epic, and then a regular dude. So I have other people. So you can bring her in. You can bring her in. Who else? That's basically it. If you have these girls, like one of them reduces the cooldowns, which is pretty cool. But this is like a basic team. So free, pulled, and then I think got from something. I forget. But this is the team. So I think it's like a 2-minute run. But just to show you kind of what she does in the second to last stage, you're never really running, what's it called, the boss stage every time. So she threw up that stun, or that one. That was it. All the other ones she missed, even though she's better affinity. Hit for 11k. There's no debuffs. Like, not a lot of debuffs on this team. I don't think I have any debuffs on this team. They're really just there to survive. So I got a Reser there. Alton reses. She has healing lifesteal on her, and she's got counterattack. She just has a ton of speed and defense, and then she just does some basic damage. So they usually go after her because she doesn't have a ton of health, but she just tries to counterattack and heal up as best she can. So she put up some of those. He would have res somebody there, and then boom, that's the first stage. So this is an auto run. It's almost 100% every single time. The only thing I do on the last stage is I click this chick over here on the last wave because she's the reser. So anytime I'm playing this, I kind of just always click like her on the third stage, just so that way they can all attack her. And it makes the run so much faster. She stole the crit damage buff. I'm making this video on lunch, by the way, so if you haven't subscribed already, I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Doing this video for you. Hit that subscribe button at the bottom. Didn't steal any buffs there. I gotta make a video for Alton. He's like one of my first legendaries, so definitely gotta do a video on him. He doesn't get enough recognition. He's awesome. He'll help you through anything. So finally got to the final stage after I kill these two. Alright, cool. So I always click on her. So if they all just keep attacking her, she dies, then it's kind of just goes on auto. Because it works on auto, it just takes forever. So I'd rather just kill her first, get it done, and then so I can do my 3 and then get done for the day. So what buffs can she steal? No escape procced. She stole the shield. So look at that, she got an extra shield. Keeps her up for a little bit longer. She heals every single turn, so that's kind of why she's mandatory for this, and she's free. Just keep logging in. She also reses people, puts a shared damage on them. I should probably get, I mean, I don't need to level her up anymore, like boost up her gear, just because she's only here for my faction wars right now. I don't use her in PvP, I don't even think I use her in PvE anymore. If you got her and she is like your main damage dealer, then yes, use her most runs because she is a red affinity, which works for most runs. But she doesn't really help the team a lot. Her buffs are all random. They're not consistent. You need accuracy to hit them. But she is a tank. Like she will survive because she is defense based. I'll just fast forward to the end so we guys don't have to sit through this for another 2 minutes. There you go. So there you go. She did the most damage, 600,000. Because she has the AoE. 4 minutes, 29 seconds. My best was 339. So what else can we use her in? Again, all the keeps. Hilarious on this one. Hilarious on this one. Just being able to steal stuff is awesome. Ice Golem, she's going to be the weak affinity for the 20, so I wouldn't really suggest her in the Ice Golem. But Dragon, she'll do well in. Fire Knight, she'll do well in. She's got a 2-hitter on her A1 and a 3-hitter on her A2, so it's going to get the shields down. And she's got a whole bunch of passives that kind of help out with the Fire Knight. And then the Spider, if you build her with resistance, she can be your main Spider tank. Because it's a weak affinity. So if you put her as like a crap ton of resistance, she's going to be almost unkillable. Because she has the passive that kind of like boosts up her resistance every single time, and it heals. Every time a buff goes off, she's got an AoE that does a crap ton of random buffs to the spiders. So she's going to be awesome in the spiders if you need her to get through Spider's 20. It might even be able to be a good auto run, because you're literally just putting her in there, she's taking all the blows. She's got a ton of resistance on her, and then she kind of does a a little bit damage on the spider as long as you have her in the War Master. I don't think we went over the masteries, so let's pull up the masteries real quick. So this is what I have her in. Again, she was the first one I bought all the masteries for, so it was pretty easy to just get down. Helm Smasher. I had her in Helm Smasher, and you saw how unreliable and weak the hits were. For PvE, put her in this War Master, so put her in War Master. So I might even just switch this up for War Master because I don't even know if I need Helm Smasher on her. This for the counter attack, so definitely want the counter attack, and this if she kills anybody or any ad, she gets a shield. So pretty good. So that's the basic route, attack and defense. If you want her to land her buffs, go with the support route. Like instead of the defense route, go the support. But you saw what she can do. So if you guys have any questions, if you like her, if you got her, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about her. If you want me to run any other videos on the guys, I'm probably going to do Alton next. Wherever he is, Alton next. And maybe a Seer, because I just got a better Seer, like boosted her crit damage up a lot. So we'll probably do that next. But guys, I appreciate the time. Good luck with everything. Enjoy the rest of your day, and have a good week.